I've already started this windscreen adjustment. When I bought it, it was on the lowest of 3 settings. I'm raising it to the highest of 3 settings because when I get into tuck position, I don't feel the windscreen is high enough. I should get some aerodynamic performance out of raising this, and comfort as well. I've already begun. I've already raised the wing bracket on this side up, but I want to show you when I do this side. Just because the main thing I want to show is how hard it is to break the bolts loose on that wing bracket. The steps involved are removing 4 of these from 4mm hex from the windscreen that's connecting it to the bracket. There's just a little nylon washer on there. So I put this back in to see what it would look like. So we'll remove that. This 1 bolt is just holding the whole windscreen in place right now. I removed the other 3 already. And when I raised this bracket up, I wanted to see what it looks like with the windscreen on there in terms of height and position. So there you go. That windscreen pops off, and then you've got 2 brackets to move. I already moved this one from here to here. It's in the top position. There are 2 bolts in there. So you've got the 4 bolts for the windscreen and 2 bolts for each bracket. That's 4 or 8 bolts total. They're all 4mm hex. Freaking hard. As you can imagine, you don't want these coming loose while you're riding. And these aren't easy to tighten. You have to remove the 4 windscreen bolts in order to access these. I have a feeling that plays into how hard they're torqued down. Bracket pops off, little wing bracket. As you can see here, there are 3 positions. The bottom one I was already in, this middle one, or the top one. I'm 5'10". I've ridden in tuck. I'm, roughly 220 pounds. I'm gonna go with the top position. I'd recommend threading the bolts in 1 time before you put the bracket on, so make sure you get everything threaded properly. It's a little more tricky with the bracket in place. There's some sort of paint or coating on the threads, so running the bolt through once before the bracket's in place will help you ensure you get it lined up properly. I'm torquing them down tight enough that I get a little bit of action in the front shocks. You don't want these coming loose while you're riding. You don't have easy access to tighten these when the windscreen's on. Now just put the windscreen back in place. 4 bolts, 4mm hex, 4 nylon washers, some sort of star pattern for tightening never hurts. Sometimes helps. Very snug to begin with. I'm not going to go too snug now. That's all the snugger I'm going to do. Raised the windscreen to the highest position. provide better aerodynamics and comfort.